Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads Mahabharata 99. As you may remember, Krishna and Arjuna were getting ready to fight with the inhabitants of heaven over the Khandava forest. Yama with his mace, Kubera with his reputed club, Varuna with his noose, Rudra with his trident, were all there intent on destroying the two human beings who had the audacity to fight with the king of the heavens. The rishis who had assembled there watched the fight with amazement. Indra was immensely pleased with his son. The fight went on, so did the burning of the forest. Neither showed signs of abating in fury. A voice from the heavens spoke. Indra, you must desist from your attempts to stop this fire. Your friend Takshaka is not in the forest. You have also helped his son to escape. It is not possible for you to defeat these two men. They are Nara and Narayana. They are invincible. It will be better if you stop this unnatural war. With your son? Indra gave up fighting. He came to Krishna and Arjuna and said together, you have today achieved a feat impossible, even for the gods. You can ask any boon of me. I'm pleased with you. Krishna shook his head gently and stood aside, smiling. Arjuna was excited at the sight of his father. He fell at his feet and said, please give me all the divine astras you have. Indra said, surely I will give them to you, but the time is not ripe enough. When the Lord of Lords, Shankara, gives you his Pashupata, then I will give you my astras. Indra went back to his heavenly abode. There was an asura called Maya. He was caught in the flames. He was trying to get out of the fire. Krishna saw him and raised his chakra to destroy him. Maya, frantic with despair, rushed to Arjuna and fell at his feet. He begged him for mercy and pity. Arjuna said, do not be afraid. You will not be harmed. Krishna allowed him to live since Arjuna had granted him life. The fire raged on for hours. The entire forest was burnt to ashes. Agni went to the two friends and said, I am now satisfied. With your help, I've been able to realize my dream of the last so many years. I have been able to do the impossible with your help. He blessed them and disappeared from their sight. Krishna and Arjuna walked toward the coolness of the river Yamuna. It was very welcome. The cool breeze comforted their tired limbs. The episode of the Khandava forest seemed like a dream now. So refreshing was the breeze blowing from the waters of the river. The river comforted them like the caress of a mother. They were there for a while. Krishna and Arjuna got up from the tree trunk on which they were sitting. They thought of returning to camp, and from there to Indraprastha. It was time to go and make preparations for the return. The sun had reached the western hill. The evening clouds were lit up like lamps at a feast. Soon the tropical night would suddenly descend on them like a cloak. They had to hurry. Sabha Parva, Chapter 1, Maya builds a hole. Krishna and Arjuna had left the tree trunk and were walking toward the camp. Suddenly they heard the voice of Maya. He fell at their feet. He said, I have been granted my life by you. I am Maya, the architect of the Asuras. I want to show my gratitude in some way. I want to do something for you in return for my life. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.